What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be very fun because we are picking out my TBR for February. I had so much fun doing this in January, so I thought I would do it again for February. And this is a good month because it's my birthday month, February 13th. I turn, whoa. My cats are always fighting in the back of my videos. But anyways, February is my birthday month, so it's gonna be a good one. So yes, this month again, we're gonna be letting the TBR prompts in this jar pick out my TBR. So it's exactly how it sounds. I have all my little prompts inside of my cup here, and I'm gonna pick 8 prompts, and then we'll figure out what books we're gonna do with them. So last month I did 8, which probably is honestly like too much for me, but it gives me options, you know what I mean? So yes, so we're gonna pick 8 prompts, and I do have like a couple of video ideas. I won't include those books for the ideas that I have for my videos, but we will pick 8 others and then see what we read. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pick out our first prompt. This is exciting, but always scary for a reason. And I kind of forgot the prompts that I put in here because it was last month, so it's kind of fun. Okay, here's our first one. Ooh. Okay, first prompt is has a movie or a TV adaptation. Gosh, I don't know. I really don't think I have a lot of books that have adaptations to them. Let me think on this one. Okay, so the only thing that I can really think of is Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, but I'm not sure if this, like, I think I saw that this was turning into a TV show, I believe. Let me look it up. Okay, so I guess it's being developed as a TV series, or it was announced that it's supposed to be, so I think this is honestly like the closest thing that I could possibly get to an adaptation out of everything I have on my shelves, which I'm not too mad about because I do want to read like romances in February, even though I know this is kind of like toxic romance, but that's okay. But yeah, this is the first book in the Magnolia Parks universe, and I did try to read it last year, I think. I think I literally got like 10 pages in, so nothing too crazy. But I guess we will go with this one for our first prompt. Okay, prompt number 2. And we have a book that scares you. Oh gosh. A book that scares me? Oh dear. There's honestly too many. Okay, so I have 2 options for this prompt. I have The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, and this was on my TBR for January, but spoiler alert, I did not get to it. But it's historical fiction, World War II. I think it's gonna be sad, and it's also like humongous. I just didn't get around to it. And then I'm out of breath. And then my other option is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. And this one I'm just scared of simply because it's not like my typical genre, because I think this is more literary fiction, which I'm just not used to reading. So both of these are genres I don't typically read. But now which one am I gonna choose? Honestly, I think I'm gonna put The Nightingale back on my TBR. And if I don't read it this month, then I can replace it with something else. But I'm gonna choose this one for a book that scares me, because it definitely does. And moving on to prompt number 3, we have ends in an even number of pages. This kind of requires me to look at stuff here. It's hard though, because I don't want to like spoil anything for myself. Guys, this is kind of hard. I feel like I'm like spoiling myself for things. Let me share my options that I have. So I have a romance, which is Secretly Yours, and this takes place, I believe, I don't know why I'm thinking it takes place around Valentine's Day, but it just like screams Valentine's Day, I think, from the cover. So I don't know for sure, but this one ends on 346, I believe. And I have 2 of my most recent book of the month picks. So I have First Lie Wins and Only If You're Lucky. And these both end on an even page. I think I'm gonna pick First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston because I've been seeing a lot of buzz about this book recently. And Haley Pham blurbed it on Book of the Month, which I thought was really cool. Let me just read like this little blurb. So it says, Evie Porter has everything a nice Southern girl could want. A doting boyfriend, a house with a white picket fence, a tight group of friends. The only catch, Evie Porter doesn't exist. So I think it's like a little thriller about a girl faking an identity. So I think I'm gonna pick this for our third prompt. Okay, prompt number 4. Wait, a book you think will make you cry. Why am I getting these? Oh goodness, cry. Well, I think The Nightingale could work for that, definitely. Oh, there's his head. So I think for this, I'm gonna go with The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. I don't know if this will make me cry, but I do know that it takes place around Valentine's Day, and people have said that it ends in a way that was unexpected. So maybe it'll make me cry. I'm not sure. I've just seen that it's like more emotional than you would think. So yeah, it's like three girls all dating the same guy. Yeah, and it takes place like on Valentine's Day. So I think this will be good. I don't know if it'll make me cry, but we will see. Okay, number 5. This is just so much fun. I love picking these prompts and like picking books to go with it, obviously. Highest rated book on my TBR. So I think I'm gonna look at just like a couple books that I think will be rated high and go from there. So I'm gonna look at Queen of Shadows. I'm also gonna look at Divine Rivals. So Queen of Shadows is a 4.69, which is pretty dang high. And Divine Rivals is a 4.27. So that is also rated pretty high, but this is a lot higher. So for my highest rated on my TBR, I'm just gonna go with Queen of Shadows since it's a 4.69. This is the next book that I have in my Throne of Glass journey. And I'm really excited because up to this point, I've been rereading everything and this will be a completely new book to me. So I'm really excited to see all these things. I don't know, I'm just so excited. I love this series so much. And this is book 5 of the series and I guess of my TBR. Number 6, roommate picks. That is so fun. Okay, let me grab my roommate.
Hi everyone, it's me.
So this is my little sister Jamie. So she's also my roommate, and I want to do a full video of her and my cousin, who's also my other roommate, picking out my TBR. But yeah, you just have to pick out a book for me to read. No, it says like you pick a book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where's that pile?
Like anything.
Oh,
like,
it says roommate picks.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying the trope is roommate picks.
Oh.
Okay. That one.
No!
Definitely that one. Why not?
Because it's not even October.
That doesn't need to be October, that's just spooky. It's just clown, it's not Halloween. You only have 4 minutes left on your SD card.
Thanks. Okay.
Are you happy? I like scary books. So I was looking for one that looks scary. That one looks scary.
I probably won't read it.
What? You have to! Because in this video was nothing.
Alright, you guys. So for my roommate picks, my sister decided on Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Caesar. I'm not sure exactly how to say it, but I don't really know if I want to read this. But this is a young adult thriller or horror book in a small town, and a homicidal clown with a pork pie hat and a red nose decides to end it for good. Oh gosh. All right, well, yeah, this is going on the list, I guess. We'll see if we read it. Okay, I only have 2 more prompts left. This is sad. All right, here's our second to last one. A genre you don't usually read. Why am I getting like all these random things? I'm kind of only looking at this section up here because these are like my random books or random genres for me. You know what? Maybe I will just put tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow on my TBR because I really don't read this genre hardly ever. The only thing I'm worried about is this book is kind of like big. It's like 400 pages, but the pages themselves are really long, and I'm worried that the chapters are gonna be long. I don't know, you guys. I will put it on my TBR. We will see. I'm not gonna promise anything because this book honestly really scares me, but if anyone likes it a lot, tell me why, and maybe you can convince me to really read it. But I'm gonna put it on the TBR. We'll go from there. Okay, this is sad. My last pick. Hopefully it's not something like really random. Ooh, a popular BookTok book. This is fun. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, a popular BookTok book, I'm going to do Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross because I feel like people have been going crazy for this book and I've just been seeing a lot of good things about it. It's fantasy, but it also is like historical, I think, too. Historical fantasy-ish. I just know that they write letters to each other with like a magic wardrobe or something like that. So yay, I'm excited to start this. Okay, let me grab everything and we can do like a full recap of all the books that we're reading. Okay, so a book that has a movie or TV adaptation, we are doing Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. For a book that scares you, we are putting back The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna on the TBR. For ends in an even number of pages, we're doing First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. For a book that I think will make me cry, we are doing The No Show by Beth O'Leary. Highest rated book on my TBR is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Roommate picks, we're doing Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Caesar. For genre that I don't typically read, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. And finally, a popular BookTok book, we're doing Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Alright, so I feel like I have like a very big mix of things here. Like there really is no cohesive anything like in this pile. It's a bunch of different kinds of books, which I am happy about because it gives me a lot of different choices for reading this month. And like I said, I have some like vlogs that I have planned too, so you'll see some other books hopefully as well. But these are the books that the TBR jar chose for us. So if you want to see more from me or see me read any of these books, just let me know and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video from me. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.